Welcome, YouTubers, to another edition of SINCLAIR interviews. You know, SINCLAIR, the leader in sound system culture, the documentation that runs the nation, right? So, people, who we have here? So today, we have the great Chabba from the great StereoGraph Sound system. What you saying, my brother?
Great insanity.
Respect that.
It's a real honor and respect to be here today on this platform. You know, it's been watching you guys over a period of time, and I have to say enough respect to the work and effort that you guys put into the sound system culture and the music.
Thank you.
So it's an honor.
Thank you. No, enough respect
to be here today.
Well, it's an honor to have you here, you know, brother, because, you know, I mean, legendary status, you know, like I say, everybody that I spoke to, and even I got my own little history with your sound, you understand, as a youth growing up, you know what I mean? So to come here and have a conversation is, for me, greatness. Yeah?
Yeah, man,
so
respect.
So let's start the ball over. Where you from, bro?
Well, originally born in Brixton.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a original Brixtonian.
Yeah,
from Idemony,
alright,
come right up. So I always lived in South London, you know, and I've been a Brixtonite, schooled in and everything.
What school you went to at Brixton?
Right, but I get history.
Alright.
Efra Primary School,
okay.
which is one of the legendary primary schools.
Definitely.
After leaving primary school education, I went to Beaufoy. Which is now known as Lillian Bailey's.
Okay.
And that's down by the Lambeth Walk.
Yeah.
You know, so from Efra Primary School to Beaufoy Secondary School.
Okay.
That's where I had my education.
Nice. So what got you interested in music? Was it from like sound system culture? What drew you to the music? Was it sound system culture or music? And what kind of age did you get involved, my brother?
Shanity, that's a great question, because from a very tender age, of about 9-year-old, I was showing this interest for the sound system thing.
Yeah.
It started off with my mother. My mother was a prolific dancer.
Okay.
You could call her a dancehall queen. So she would take me to the town hall dances, Shawnee T.
Yeah.
Back in the days, put me up on the chair, give me my little curry goat, and thing, and my watch while I go on, and my mother, I mash up the dance floor.
Yeah.
Well, I always had this passion for the sound system. And then my elder brother, one of my elder brothers, was a member of the legendary Soferno sound.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big sound.
Big sound back in the time, Shawnee T, and also with the legendary Selector, Dancehall.
Okay.
So they saw this enthusiasm and this potential in me as it's like a young prodigy where I love the sound thing. So them start to nurture me.
In what way? Did you do the same steps that most of us take when we connect to the sound? Box boy and then you kind of step up and find your place within the sound?
Yeah, what happened in the early parts them, because I'm the tender age of 10, 11.
Wow.
I couldn't be out of the dances all the time.
I hear you.
So the elders would come and pick me up, bring me, then they would give me a little slot for play.
Okay.
I couldn't manage to live up the box them time.
Yeah, for real.
But this little four-stripe man has this potential to play the music.
Yeah.
So, you know, give me a little spot, but youngster then, I have to groom, innit?
Yeah.
I have to groom and get into it. And those were the early days on Soferno B, which I like to pay homage and respect. I came through a brilliant school.
Yeah, definitely.
To progress me on to where I went to Shawnee T.
Yeah.
The early days was amongst Soferno B. So.
Okay, so how long was you around Soferno B at the time? How many years did you stay around?
From the age of 10 to around 18, 19.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I built StereoGraph Sound after leaving Soferno B, that was 1980.
Okay, I was just going to ask you a timestamp.
Yeah, it was 1980 when I eventually left Soferno B Sound and built StereoGraph Sound. alongside me and my brethren. I always have to say this because the truth is the truth. Me and Neville Green built it. We were both on Soferno beat sound. He was more like management side. But again, they all knew my potential. It was time for me to fly the nest due to certain things. I made him say, you know what? Time for you to build your own sound, you know, Chabba.
My friend, a quick question.
Yeah.
What's the first piece of equipment that you got to build the sound when you said, I'm going to make this sound?
The first thing I did was started to plan me and him behind the scenes. Because we didn't want nobody to know what was coming with.
Okay.
So the first thing I needed to do, Shawnee T, was to find a credible amp builder.
Okay.
Because it's not like now where you're buying ready-made setup.
Yeah.
There are technicians then. So I had to find a technician that could give me what me want. Sound quality, you know, replicate my impression of how the sound for sound.
Okay.
So I had a long relationship and tight friendship with no other than the legendary Dub Duke.
Okay.
Who is from the Peckins dynasty.
Oh, heavy.
Yeah, because when I was on Soferno B, enough tune Dub Duke came in for murder sound. And you know, we just had that great rapport between us.
Yeah.
So when I said to him, Jonathan, Duke, a time for me to leave being, you know. But I want a good technician. There was good technicians out there, don't disrespect. The likes of like Errol, Critica, massive respect, massive amp builder. But I didn't want to join that stable.
Yeah.
I wanted to come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
The technician that built Soferno B sound was a brilliant technician, but he didn't build a lot of sounds. And to take the transition that I wanted to, leave him be, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
So when speaking to Duke now, and I told him what it's about, he said, Chabba, I know a brilliant technician, you know. His name not big out there now, but this brother is bad. Say, all right. And I'll never forget it, Shawnee T. Me and Never went over to listen a sound that he built.
Okay.
Now this sound, he was also directly involved in it.
Yeah.
Was the legendary Alpha.
Oh.
Came from over Alston side.
Same.
Shawnee T, the night when I got there and listened to Alpha, and I hear the quality, me hear the B line, me hear the mid, the I. I look upon Neville. I said, Neville, we don't have to go no further. See the technician now.
So we're talking about the days of a wardrobe box, the double box.
That's it.
With 4 cone. Yeah, we're talking them days then.
And I tell mash me up. Lifting up the quad box there,
yeah, man.
Shawnee T, these guys nowadays have it easy, man.
Yeah.
Back in my day, some hard graph.
Yeah, I remember, because one thing about a StereoGraph that everybody talks about is the quality of your sound. You know what I mean? The crispness, the overall, you know what I mean? The roundness of StereoGraph.
When I spoke to Trog, the technician, his name is Winston, but his trade name is Trog. And I told him how I wanted my sound to sound. He said to me, Chabba, you need parametric EQ. That's how I'm now playing.
Can you explain what that is?
This is studio quality, graphification, equalization. Because most sounds that I was playing, they're straightforward preamp. But because I always had the ears and I dabbled in production, I wanted a studio quality.
Yeah.
And he promised me that he could replicate and give me. And on speaking to him, Shawnee T, I knew this guy knew his thing.
Yeah.
When I listened to Alpha sound, I've listened to many sounds over the years. But when I heard the quality of Alpha sound, I said, yes, so there were no second guess spell or itch. We don't start harder. With power amps and with preamp. And then that man had an invention, Shawnee T, you must have heard about it. The biphasor.
Definitely.
That tore the place apart.
Murder of that.
Yeah, that was the icing on the cake, Shawnee T.
Yeah.
And he says to me, here, if you listen to what I'm saying to you, follow it to the T. I'm going to give you what you want, and you're going to go there and tear down the place.
I heard that the quality of your sound was so great that the sound systems that was around at the time, some of the great sound systems, they followed your pattern. They couldn't continue. Once they heard what StereoGraph was coming with, they said, boy, well, for a better word, them sound like a little bit more of a tin pan sound when you come around, you know. So you changed the overall quality for many sound systems. I heard that. What kind of sounds we talking?
I'm going to tell you something that I've never spoken out before, but the truth has to be spoken, Shawnee T.
Yeah.
I remember I used to clash quite often with Saxon sound.
Okay, yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
And my brother kept a dance at Riversdale Hall in Lewisham.
Yeah.
And it was me and Saxon. This was about...
So, let me just interject there. Who was on Saxon? Who was playing the sound at the time?
At the time it was Muscle, Dennis Stem, Levi, Maxi Priest, and who else was there again? It was all the
Smiley culture at the time?
No, but Smiley never.
Before Smiley time?
Yeah, some before Smiley them time.
Yeah.
And before Tipper them time.
Yeah.
And so forth. And as I said, you know, my brother kept the dance at Riversdale Hall. Now every sound system, as at some time in them history, will encounter technical problems.
Definitely.
Mine was very seldom, but nevertheless I encountered it.
Yeah.
This specific night, Shawnee T at Riversdale Hall, it will carry me to my grave. I went into the dance, string up StereoGraph, the big bad StereoGraph. Nothing came out.
What?
Nothing. Not even to take the mic and say, sound check. Nothing. And Shawnee T, I'm not telling a lie. Saxon give me a rat beating.
He's a proper Saxon.
The man kicked the hell out of me. I don't blame him.
Okay.
Because I would have done the same.
I hear you.
And I said to himself tonight, wrong move you make, Saxon. Because anytime you hold you again, I'm dead, you're dead.
See.
And I took the beating and the humiliation tonight. Even went as far as to try and find a technician to see if he could find the fault. Couldn't get hold of it. Fast forward. A few months after, maybe about 6 months, them do the wrong thing. Them take a date with me in Balam 200. That was a club at Balam, at the tube station.
Yeah.
Regular dance venue. And I'll never forget it. The night was string up there and then I'm going to say, oh, I'm dead, you're dead tonight.
I'm dead, you're dead.
And Shawnee T, as you said, and you've heard, my song was quality.
Definitely.
Me half tune. And I want bad boy Selector.
Just touch on some of those tunes there. Let's talk about some of your selection.
Them time I run the Al Campbells.
Stick a pin. I hear that you were the first sound. Is it Down the Drain? Al Campbell?
Yes, man.
Yeah, so tunes like Down the Drain, you was known for, you was the first one to bust them tunes to the world. That's what I heard.
John, when it come to Sugar Minot, Al Campbell, Little Roy, Juna Delgado,
wow.
I sound have a good figure around me to the contact we have. Well, let's talk about that legendary anthem. We have a tune where all know they speak about feedback, which was Al Campbell. Yeah? Down the Drain. I play them tune the exclusive.
Yeah.
Because me and Al Campbell had a really good vibe, you know. We're close and so forth. So I had exposure or the connection to have them tunes. So enough tune were up, you know, and enough song feeling. So I'm telling you about the night now.
Yeah.
With Saxon and Balam 200. I say, revenge time. And as I say, who want Bex? Because it's a true charity. And there's a no bar whole interview.
Yeah.
I gave Saxon a beating that night.
See.
You know when a boxer thump down a sound and you lift him up and lick him down again. Serious thing. No disrespect to Muslim.
No, for real.
But we show it. But the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
Most will talk it. Maybe other members won't.
Yeah.
But I have to give respect, as you said it to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And about 4 or 5 days after the terrible infliction,
The whopping.
I went to my technician to service my things.
Yeah.
Then when I go to Shanity, where we normally have the run of the home, I notice it's kind of a restriction thing. I must say, how Trugger behave, sir.
Yeah.
Unknown to me, mostly, and Dennis Rowe was there.
See.
Ordering equipment.
Early.
Them get rid of everything them have.
See.
And that's the truth.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got preamp, power amp, biphaser, and them order the whole shebang.
Okay.
You know, and the amount of sounds that went to Trug,
Yeah.
because trying to sound like StereoGraph. Well, here's the problem they have, what they had. They couldn't replicate it.
Yeah.
So it even caused problems with them on Trug. They used to say, you don't build our equipment like StereoGraph.
Okay.
But that was not the problem, people. Let me tell you what happened. You see, when a manufacturer builds something and he gives you the specifics to follow,
Yes.
he knows his product. So if you don't follow those to the T,
Yeah, for real.
you cannot get the replication out of it.
And also, when you can look at it as well, where you was more in tune to the engineering side of things, so your ear is finally more in tuned in that way to get the best out of your sound. In other words, you have a greater understanding of what was built for you to get the best out of
Definitely,
it. Yeah.
because even with the biphaser, many sounds got it. Not one of them could play it like
No,
that.
they can't use it.
They
They didn't know how to use
It's
it.
the truth. They couldn't play it. So even when them run and get these things, them can't utilize it. You know, it was a phenomenon with me and the biphaser. But what it was is my ears, my experience with the studio side of things, and the natural vibe that I had in me as a selector.
So you see that dance there, let's talk about that dance a little bit. You see that dance, was it just music or did you have, lads, we say MCs on the mic?
No, man.
Just,
but you see them time there, we kind of generate the first set of major MCs, you know, so to speak. Because we had Digo Ranks.
Yeah, legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had one fiery DJ. Them time we just come from Jamaica named Marshall Lee.
I heard.
He was like the ninja man.
Oh, you mean?
Of them time they took
The Clash
keep
man.
people, the Clash man. We had Ricky Rankin.
Yes.
We had Silver Fox.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Then when we make things sweet again now, Shanity, I'm one of the few selectors that can select, mix and DJ.
Okay.
So,
Teacher.
and yeah, me no ramp up. So,
Okay.
we things set good. You know, we crew together for presentation and we're out there going to get trouble.
Did you have any singers that night there? Because if Saxon had, like, I don't know, who did Saxon have? Was Maxi Peace on Saxon?
The man
that
Levi.
night? Okay.
I'm trying to remember the other DJs.
Peter King?
Yeah. The man was, I don't remember if Peter was actually at
Okay.
the night of the dance, but
Yeah.
at least some of the encounters I had with them,
Yeah.
he would have been there.
Okay.
We never had no direct singer
Okay.
on our sound at that time, but we had the MCs.
Definitely.
As I tell you, so the Digo Ranks, the Marshall Lees.
Ricky Rankin.
Myself, Ricky Rankin.
Yeah, they got some
We had
legendary
some
stars.
younger youths, them like younger youth, who apprentices as coming Spinner. You had Silver Fox.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we think it's stand up.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, man, them time
Nice.
everything is stand up.
Nice.
It's just the truth that. You know what I'm saying? But I will never forget them encounters there and what StereoGraph stood for.
Have you got any other memorable dances that you can remember from back in the day? Sometimes
Yes,
you kick
man.
off, sometimes you might catch a next little beat, you know, I might give you two cuff, but you
Make
still
you-
stand firm.
One I like for, I've spoken about it a couple of occasions, but never in depth. When I was on Soferno B, so we clashed with Mo Ambassa.
Wow.
at St. Giles Church Hall in Camwell.
Yeah.
Now anybody who know the history back in other days know that Moambasa was a multi-sound.
Definitely.
Like everybody boosts them things.
Yeah.
So.
They had some
No,
legendary, they had legendary tunes as well.
Yeah, legendary. Well, hear this. The Friday night,
Excuse me.
me and them clash, and the owner of Soferno B had just come back from Jamaica, and I instructed him to cut X amount of dub plates.
Yeah.
So the night when I went to the dance, Shawnity, I said, Chap, I'm not carrying these plates with me. I go walk with me at a selection and play Basta.
Yeah.
When we at the dance now, Basta start get rude. And well, like you want man angle me. I said to him, this has never been done, Shawnity. I said to him, give me 20 minutes to go to my yard and come back.
See.
And I will annihilate you. What did he do? He fell for the bait. Because if that was me, you're not coming out and no dance.
No.
Going nowhere for nothing. I'm going to know you come back with.
Yeah.
Shawnee team are jumping at the sound truck. He nearly turn over with me. I'm never live too far from Giles. Take up the box and don't play.
Yeah.
And turn back into the dance. Can you imagine when I came in, the anticipation
Yeah.
of the crowd,
For real.
where Chabba will come with. But I tell you, I'm beat him with the night.
Wow.
First time the people them get your money in your pocket, Dennis, bro.
See.
See that?
He knows my crowd by the look in your eyes.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Pat Kelly jamming.
Wow.
A damn tune them I drop on him.
See.
The place in our friends in my brother.
Yeah, man, sitting dead, man.
You know, cause playing sound system, Shawnity,
Yeah.
is not just playing. There's a logic and
Definitely.
a psychology as a selector behind it.
Mad.
So that was a nice, memorable night. You know, I've played against sound. I would be alive if I sit here and tell you saying I never get some shots in my head.
Yeah.
But you know one thing, if them even lick me down, come up, get up back, and the beating with me, I'm flick words.
Because one dance I always remember, Factory,
Yes.
when you play Saxon
Yeah.
that night there, and that's in the 80s sometime. I can remember I was a youth down there and I went to that dance, and Saxon had some sound effects they wouldn't let you play because Saxon come late. I always remember you had already string a beat tune, you know what I mean, and Saxon come late, you remember, you know what I mean, and then something, I don't know, I can't remember the dance properly, but something happened and Saxon was put some sound effects and wouldn't let StereoGraph play no more on that night there.
Well, this is a thing what's been a controversy, Charlotte, over the years. That dance,
Yeah.
I wasn't in the UK.
Okay.
I had left already and gone to Jamaica to build Destiny. So I cannot say they didn't get the better of my song.
Yeah.
I heard the reports that went on,
Yeah.
but I personally was not at that dance.
Okay.
So I can only comment at the times when I stand up round the sound as a selector and did confrontation with them. So I would not say they didn't get the better that night, because I was not here
Okay.
at the time. Because Factory was my main stomping ground.
Okay.
No sound in London was favored like our sound for Factories.
Yeah.
Chipping on music.
Yeah, chipping on music.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
StereoGraph.
Yeah, man. Carnival times and everything down there, Factory used to run. You know what I mean? I used to go, I've got family down that way, so that's what brought me down to them dances at Factory. You know what I mean?
Those were the days. then,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
So, I like to be fair. I'm not one of them selector who talk about say, boy, never play against sound and sound give me trouble. Sound get better. But when you look at my career and look at my statistics, it's different.
What would you say was the peak of StereoGraph when you was at your highest point? What was happening for StereoGraph when you was at your highest point?
Them time them have Bally Eye Club. You hear about Bally Eye
Yeah,
Club?
definitely.
Legendary club. And we are run the place terrible. We came out with such an impact. First start, not only the quality, how the sound look.
Yeah.
Every one of our boxes had names. properly stenciled out.
See.
You had Paul Bogle, William Garden,
Yes, man.
Tumpy 1,
Tumpy
Tumpy 2,
Yeah.
the 7-foot bin,
Yes, sir.
Lady of the Maroon,
See.
the whole shebang, Rizla.
Rizla.
No one is,
Box
no one is so strong, brother.
But when you look at with sound, man,
Presentation.
it's a
alone, man.
presentation.
Yeah.
We're one of the first sound that started to string up and face the crowd. Most sound is to string up with their back
Yeah.
to the sound.
Yeah.
We change the dynamics
Yeah.
again.
Man,
Yeah.
face the crowd, man.
When you talk about, you remember the black plastic feather tweeters? Yeah,
Not
these
sure.
were
Not sure.
some small tweeters that was plastic.
Oh, little ones,
Bullet,
like
that's
this
it.
big.
Yeah.
Like this big. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Quite small.
Yeah.
But when we came now, as I said, my technician said to me, "Say, nah, man, show them there. When I tell you for buy, it cost you more money, but it will give you frequency where you want."
Okay.
We came with a bullet,
Okay.
See.
which was way expensive,
Okay.
but it done the job
Yeah.
what I want.
Aye.
You know, so as I said, the dynamics of StereoGraph. You know, I remember I went to Manchester. There's so much to talk about. Shanti.
Talk, brother.
They had a big bad sound up there named Baron.
Okay.
Baron Turbocharge.
Okay.
Where enough sound couldn't go up, they got tackle it. And StereoGraph go up there. And they will tell you, and I respect them for it because they say it publicly. They say, StereoGraph give them a beating.
See.
Make them throw with them sound and rebuild.
Okay. What?
Wizardon.
Yeah.
Wizardon, the selector and the owner,
Yeah.
part owner, said it every day. Say, boy, the respect we have for StereoGraph, because no sound never come to come do it. The next bad sound are Midlands.
Yeah.
Jungle Man.
See.
I don't know if you hear about that sound.
See. Never.
Terrible sound.
What years are we talking here, brother? What
You
year
are
we
talking about
talking?
81,
Okay.
82.
Yeah.
Because I left here 83 to go to Jamaica
Okay.
to build the other sound.
Yeah.
And them sound, enough London sound would not go tackle Jungle Man. Big bad sound, you know. When you look around him box, him have truck tire on the edges.
See.
Fearful.
See.
Set a dread them and no ram. I'm going to go to Birmingham twice with StereoGraph in my backyard and beat him. the proof them on YouTube.
Wicked. Yeah,
But
man. I have
the
to check that
cassette
out.
then.
I have to check it out.
You know,
mate.
so StereoGraph sound, it wasn't out long, Shanti, because actually say I left.
Yeah.
You know, maybe one of my regrets still, but I had to do what I had to do.
Definitely.
But in the time, what StereoGraph was there when I was there around it.
Terrible.
Awesome. Man.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
You're renowned. The streets was always talking. You know what I mean about StereoGraph Sound, everything that you contributed. So, you know, you spoke about how you mash up London, and you know what I mean. They say you mash up London, then you travelled up, and you gone up north, and you beat some sounds. Where else did you go? Did you go abroad and play?
No,
StereoGraph.
we never actually go abroad and play. There was speculation or planning to do so, but it never manifests.
Okay.
And then because I left here 83, no disrespect to my crew, bless them all, and they tried to keep the momentum.
Yeah, keep it running.
But I was the main driving force.
I hear that. Brother.
Selector, wherever. So certain things kind of the demise.
I hear.
I came back 85 for 3 months to try to rejuvenate it. And it did start to pick up. As I came in, got on the phone, dates start to come in. Factory
Yeah.
was one of them. I got 2 dates down there.
Yeah.
I kept a dance at Nettlefoot Hall, which is Narberth
Yeah.
Library, with me and Taurus. That's when I done the first awards dance. And Peter Honeydale got an award that night. So
Okay.
you
Wow.
can see where we come from.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The history.
And it started to pick up momentum. I flew back to Jamaica. But, you know,
Okay.
things were subsided.
Okay, so let's leave the UK shores. But can you tell us what was you doing in Jamaica? What brought you to Jamaica, and what was you doing over in Jamaica? Brother?
One of the things to me, Shawnee T, I always like to test my ability, you know.
Yeah.
Being a UK selector that was born here, of Jamaica parents.
Yeah.
Jamaica was always on my mind. When I left here in 1983, was the first time my foot a step on Jamaican soil.
Okay.
I left here on a one-way ticket.
Wow.
One-way ticket.
Okay.
Didn't know if my venture was going to be successful or not.
Mm-hmm.
What it was, my brother was returning home to live.
Okay.
He wanted to put a sound together. He wasn't a sound man here in the UK. He's the same brother that I told you kept the dance at Riversdale hard with me and Saxon.
Yeah.
So I said, you know something, I do nothing at the UK from B days to StereoGraph days.
Yeah.
I want to test Jamaica as a UK selector.
Nice.
If me can cut it.
Yeah, nice.
And Charity, me and my brother, you know, I took him to the technician who built StereoGraph.
Okay.
We built the power amps, the preamp, and the biphaser, and took to Jamaica.
Wow.
So, that's song we were going to be now. Never I played in the UK. We just had the equipment, and we assembled it. So I went there. The first thing I did when I got there in 1983 was to have a look at the opposition that I would have to tackle.
Yeah.
Now, in those times, Jonathan, you had the likes of Jalof, Black Scorpio, Jack Ruby,
big.
Jammy Sound.
I must ask you, whereabouts in Jamaica did you go to, my brother?
Mandeville.
Ah, okay.
And I must big up medical district where the sound formulated from in Mandeville, a district called Comfort District. That's where this legendary phenomenon started from. So when I went there now, Trinity, the first thing I went right around the island.
Yeah.
I have to know what I'm competing against and what standard.
Yeah.
I remember, you know, Jamaica is the mecca of sound system.
100%, brother.
That's where it started. So I remember one night now, Shanity went to Mandeville and a sound named Wadat was playing.
Yeah, man. The great
Because the
Wadat.
brother tell me about the great Wadat.
Yeah, definitely.
Shanity, when we listen Wadat tonight, it's the quality. We're not talking about you. It's the quality. It's the wickedest sound at that time here in Jamaica.
Yeah, definitely.
And I turned to my brother and said, if we can't sound to a similar standard, allow this. So the first thing we did was find the cabinet makers that made these boxes, which was situated in Mandeville. And we went to them.
Can you remember the name of the person?
No, it was a workshop up on Wards Avenue in Mandeville. And we went there. They had the specs for Wadat's boxes.
Yeah.
We had now had got the stuff from the wharf that we shipped down.
Yeah.
The speakers and that.
Yeah.
The first thing we ordered was just 4 AA18, you know. 4 AA18 box. But through the equipment where we come with, I know the replication, what it could do. So we built the first 4 AA18 with mid and tops. Looking great, sounding great. And the sound started to gather momentum. Jamaica is a place that when you play clash dance, especially in those days, a loss could mean the end of your sound.
For real.
Or you'd have to change the name and come again. So, bearing these things in mind, Charity, me can't take no chance. I have to be on my game.
Yeah, man, 100%.
So, I remember, you know, the first clash I played in Jamaica with Destiny, the truck man, because we never owned one truck.
Alright, this is what you haven't added.
Yeah.
Destiny was the name of your sound?
Yeah. Destiny Outernational.
You hear that, people? Destiny Outernational.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And I remember the first clash I was going to play, it wasn't even billed as a clash. The sound started to get a popularity.
Yeah.
And the name is spreading, boy. This little sound are wicked, you know. They have a selector named Chabba Mello.
See.
Because they put on the mellow now.
See.
When we reach a yard.
See.
And to get it name. So the truck man come for pick me up the day.
Yeah.
And he said, brother down there warm up for you. So what you talk about? Him say sound down there in the lawn and wait for kill you.
See.
A sound named Ja Works.
Okay.
He went to the promoter and said, him no want no money. Him just want to crush that sound and kill it.
See.
Charity, we reach out the dance, man. When I go in there, you know what I say? The man have 218 on a table, I patch it up with plaster, it's sellotape. When I look out him speak at them before I come there. He say, watch me and you in there tonight.
See.
Them time them not even have a crew yet. I have one DJ with me named Joker Irie.
Okay.
And myself.
See.
I don't have no crew yet, you know.
When you say yourself, you used to be on the mic toasting.
One of the things
was toasting times, right?
One of the things, Charity, that stood me out amongst our puff, certain selectors, it was the ability to play the sound, mix it, and I could DJ.
Okay.
I could DJ to a good standard. So, even if I never had a crew behind me, I could hold my own.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and I thank God for that.
Definitely.
And I learned that from a B sound
Yeah.
with a selector called Denzel.
Okay.
Guy was prolific that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, fast forward. Reaching on the dance tonight and Ja Works in there go on. About 7 to 8 selector. I have to run off of that tonight. And about 10 DJ. Me one and Joker Irie. And I can tell you the tune, one of the tunes, but kill him within the night. Me and Sugar Minot was very close.
Okay.
And he gave me the tune called Buy Out the Bar.
Buy out the bar. Yeah.
I never even get for cut it yet. I had a reel-to-reel. They never seen this on sound. I had a quarter-inch reel-to-reel tape machine.
Wow.
I laced on the tape and played the tune, Buy Out the Bar. But that time nobody know hear that the tune in that Jamaica yet.
See.
And you know the bass line on that tune. Yeah. So I'm enjoy the tune tonight, man. It's instant dead. So that was the first major clash.
Wow.
Wow. Momentum start to gather out of Pierce Charity. But for so weird. Chabba, you come to Jamaica, go out, so.
That's wicked.
And we start now build the crew.
Yeah.
Because we get the repetition.
So who's in your crew?
We might kill the history now.
Alright.
One of the first major DJ. I told you we had Joker Irie on it.
Yeah.
But his name wasn't predominantly big then. One of my cousins come to me and said to me, say, I have a DJ well wicked, you know. Want him on Destiny, you know.
Yeah.
So that. Same name Culture Knox.
See, the great Culture Knox.
King.
Yeah.
When him come on the dance, the first dance tonight, I'm going to hear the culture ride.
See.
What? Trouble.
For real.
So he was one of the first.
Okay, yeah, man.
And just to give a bit of history, his dad was Free Eye.
Yeah.
Did you know
that? Okay, I never know that. I never know that, you know.
Jeff Dixon,
See.
who was a big personality in Jamaica.
Yeah, definitely.
That is Culture Knox's daddy.
See.
He was killed with Peter Tosh.
Okay.
That incident.
Okay,
When
wow.
they had the shooting.
Wow.
That's when Free Eye died.
Yeah.
So, Culture Knox was the first major DJ. And the thing started snowball.
Pick up momentum.
The next man come in now. One day, there was a brother who owned a bakery. Instead of owning a bakery in Mandeville, he was also a producer named Collins. He came to me again and said, boy, Destiny I go on bad, you know. My little DJ, we're tough, you know. Say, so what him name? He said, Little Bimbo.
See.
He said, you ready? Him work up at one club every now and again, a Mandeville, on a sound. A brother named Pepe.
Yeah.
Had a sound resident in that club. Every Thursday night, Little Bimbo up there. Come listen him. So the night Charity, me and my brother Copper go up there, go listen to Little Bimbo. When me hear that youth ride the mic again, through to my ears I know When me hear talent, I said, nah man, come in. He straight away felt the vibes
Yeah.
of I.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
he joined up. The next man will come now, because I saw the thing I went up, was Tony Rebel.
Whoa. The rebellious one.
One night I played a one dance. I'm going to see this tall dread
Yeah.
stand up in front of the controller. And him come up to me and him say, King, I love how his sound are playing. Like, bad, you know where it come from. Man. I say, my DJ, you know, my name Tony Rebel.
See, from them time.
I say, alright, King. And the man take the mic. Johnny, when me hear the man deliver,
Yeah.
I said, nah, man. And straight away and say, yo, this is how me I work on, you know.
Alright, two things I have to establish.
Yeah.
Because the viewers don't know, you know. I know some of the viewers know, some of them don't know. Who is Bimbo?
Yeah.
Tell the people them.
Well, alright.
I know, but do you know what you're gonna hear?
Little Bimbo, when me didn't know him as when him come amongst me,
Yeah.
became known to the world as Garnet Silk.
See. Silkiest one.
Now this is something I need to clear up because this interview with McGill has never been replicated from him.
Alright.
When Bimbo was on the sound, he was a DJ
Yeah.
and a very accomplished DJ. Bad with lyrics. Tone of voice not heavy, but him wicked same way.
Yeah.
Sometimes he would break into a little singing. And I hear, hold on a minute, but I have to sing, man. And he did that. So one night now, I call him Shawnee T and I say, yeah, garnet and a Bimbo.
Yeah.
So Bimbo, you need to sing, you know. Well, he took an offense. He was thinking I was saying that his DJ standard was not up to.
Okay.
But it wasn't Shawnee T. I heard from that early time the potential in this young man to become a singer.
Wow.
One night, exclusive is McGill. You know what convinced me, even though I was convinced already, to say, no, you have to sing?
Yeah.
He sang the Johnny Nash tune, I Can See Clearly.
Okay.
I mash up the dance.
See.
Yeah, further on here, I'm singing it in a dancer.
Yeah.
That's where it stems from.
Okay.
And I started to encourage him, even though I'm still one DJ, him bad, you know.
Yeah,
fiery.
definitely.
And him start to listen to me and see where I'm saying about his singing ability. I used to go to Jammies to cut my dub them and Tubbies, Channel 1, Gossia and etc. All the studios in Kingston.
Can I just ask you a question? Two things I really want to establish. What year are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about 84.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. 1984.
Yeah.
So the dubs that you was cutting at the time, was it... Alright, I know on StereoGraph, you must have been cutting dubs without your name in it.
Yes. Even though we
due
didn't...
to the era.
Even though, no. I want to tell you, from as far back as Soferno B,
Okay.
I had, not a lot, I had a couple specials with Soferno
See,
B.
with your name card.
Yeah, you're talking in the 70s.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then to StereoGraph,
Yeah.
we became more prolific. Not a batch of them, but we had quite a few specials.
Yeah.
With one of them you would hear them talk about is the one where Al Campbell sing StereoGraph. Voodoo, voodoo, pan feedback with him.
Yeah.
Which became an anthem.
Okay.
Ricky Rankin had one that's special on StereoGraph.
He told me about
Keep
it.
me rocking out of that.
Yeah, he told me about it.
Anthem again.
Dance with that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
back then no one, we started to cut the dubs them.
Yeah.
Again, as I said, I've always been a selector that think out the box.
Yeah.
Tell you one of the things I used to do first. When I used to go to Jammies or wherever, I made my intros at home to be edited on the front of my dub plate.
See.
If you listen to Clash, on the YouTube with me on Cosmic Force, which was the first major sound
See, yeah,
I killed in Jamaica.
Wow, you killed Cosmic Force?
But flat that.
What? Big sound
Destiny.
Cosmic Force, you know.
Killed Cosmic Force from Clarendon.
Yeah.
That's when we got our mega thing where man said, nah man, this sound are dangerous. So I used to make my intro them, carry it and edit it on to the front. That time, Bobby Digital was the engineer at Jammies.
Yeah.
Me and Bobby had a great vibe.
Yeah.
And Bobby always said, boy, Chabba, you want different selector in the car. Me not hear no man at all do this, you know. He even wanted me to do a couple of those things for Jammies then.
Okay.
As an initiative. So there was a thing that come on 12 o'clock when them advertised Death.
Yes,
So there was a theme tune.
Yeah.
So I sampled that and put it, and I must mention this singer that we had on the sound called Bionic.
Okay.
Wicked singer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
On Destiny. So I took him also along with Bimbo to voice.
Turn this off.
So it's
Turn
my
it
gosh.
off. I don't know. How to turn it off, you know.
Yeah. Sorry about that, people.
Oh, it's not in people.
Sorry about that, that's live and direct.
No.
So much on it. So
Okay.
I took Bimbo and Bionic, the voice, and this funeral's intro, I put on the front side for the clash what I was going to play Cosmic with. Because 12 o'clock, midnight, on the stroke of midnight, I'm going to bury you.
See.
And everybody knows when they hear that funeral tune, knows say, yeah. And it's a death announcement. So we took Cosmic Force up. When I took Bimbo to Jammies, I used to tell Bobby, man, why you monks me were terrible, you know, I come mash up the place.
Yeah.
So Bobby, you know, like anything else, one feels that you're just boosting your ear on them until you hear the proof.
Yeah.
So when I took him to Jammies now to voice the special them with Bionic, Bobby said, no man, the youth are terrible.
Okay.
I want to voice him.
What?
So I said, no. You know, voice my artist. I don't know about further on, but you're not voicing him now. Bobby said, no man, the youth are tough, and rest his soul in peace.
Yeah.
If Bobby was here today, he would testify. It's on my documentary. He will tell you what I'm talking about.
So you can definitely say that you're responsible, or you had a serious hand in delivering an artist like Garnet Silk to the world.
Johnny, over the years, can you imagine? I've heard many acclaimants.
So have I.
From people
Definitely
saying they did this and they did that. People, I want you to listen to me good. I'm not saying only me, but the instrumental initiative, progression of Garnet is down to me.
Wow.
I mean, I'll tell you, the talk. It's not a lie. Who out there know it's the truth? Man like Tony Rebel, Everton Blender, Youth and Green, all of they can testify.
Yeah, them great artists.
Yes? Yeah. And also people in the general public that know it.
Wow. That's
so
big.
You know, I've heard these things and I smile because everybody have a story to tell.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody have an experience. But that initial crossing him, grooming him, Garnet Silk, yeah, is come through me. I show you how far it went, what people don't even know. Garnet's mother used to come to a dance.
Okay.
Not regular, Mama B. God bless her soul. And she said to me, Chabba, I'm so glad that you have, I never Garnet then, even though I'm named Garnet.
Yeah.
Bimbo.
Yeah.
Under your wings, cause you're like a big brother to him. I'm slightly older than him, like a father figure.
Yeah.
you know, a mentor, everything. And we just had a great connection. So she was glad for that he was amongst us, because Garnet come from Manchester side, place called Greenville, up in Hatfield. You know, so the connection from day one, that's where it started.
Nice.
With Garnet.
Did you do back then? Was you doing any production? Did you record any of the artists that was coming around your sound?
Let me tell you something, you know, Sean, and I said this with tears come out my eye. Remember telling you this, me and my brother who own Destiny, named Copper. Because I had the experience as a producer, sound system man, I said to him, here what we're gonna do. We're gonna launch a label. I'm gonna start recording these artists, because I can see each one of these are gonna come mega artists. Even if they're gonna record for other people, if we deal with them on a level, they will always record for us. He couldn't see the vision, what I had to that scope. So, whereas we was to launch the Destiny label, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Which when I look back, even I was supposed to come here and tour with Destiny. You know?
Okay.
That is something that will haunt me to my grave. When the sound took off prolific now, I would even touch upon the other artists, them, you know, the Tony Rebels, the Blenders, Youth and Green, Chaka Demus, all of them came.
Okay.
Ton Tyree.
See.
This interview we have a part two.
For real.
It's too in-depth.
For real. Can you tell me, I'd like to know a little bit more about some of the dances that you played in Jamaica. Okay? You got any dances that really stand out in your mind? Like you killed Cosmic Force. And I know Cosmic Force was a strong sound back then there. You know what I mean? So anybody else? Like you play with Jaro or...
Let me get a joke.
What?
When me out there, it wasn't no disrespect. Great Selector, Ricky Trooper. It wasn't him.
It
was Ainsley.
Yes, the great
Yes,
Ainsley.
the great Ainsley.
Yeah.
Who I have a lot of respect for as a selector. They wanted to line up a clash with me and Jaro, but they wouldn't tell the date.
You? Or them?
They wouldn't tell the date.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
And let me break it down to you. You see Early B?
The doctor.
Me kill Early B on Cosmic Sound tonight, you know.
Yeah.
He was guest G there with Bonnie General. So he knew the lethalness of Destiny. Because we had General Trees and Lady G.
What?
On the sound tonight.
For the trees, the great trees of the
Trees
sound.
will tell you about this.
What? Mad.
He will tell you about Destiny.
Yeah?
Why is so much to talk about? Let me tell you about the next sound. What we destroy. You hear about a sound named GT?
What? Of course we know GT, man.
When GT defeat Jara Scatland,
yeah,
it was the biggest talk in town. GT had the ruling sound. Guys,
yeah.
We come from Juiceland, over with Jack Scarpet.
That's right.
They took a clash with us. So, as far as they're concerned, country sound, can't bad up that. We clash with him up a place called Royal Flat Towers Club in Mandeville. And we destroyed.
Yeah?
3 said to me tonight, Chabba, the only way I come work on the sound, I have to work on the 2 sound. The reason why GT come from female area, the brother who owned the name Altiman is friends with Trees.
Yeah.
He never want to cause animosity. So I turn to Trees and say, here are Trees. We don't have a problem with that. But one thing I tell you, General, you see anytime I kill that, you go down with it, you know. When let me tell you history, Trees is a man now go and left him money.
Yeah.
In pay.
Yeah, definitely.
And Trees leave him pay the night. We never pay him till about 2-3 days after.
Yeah?
Because when we sing GT, him said, Jesus, I'm crying, Chabba, you're wicked.
Who else was on your sound that night? Which artist?
Tony Rebel.
Okay.
Everton Blender.
Okay.
Bimbo, but them know as that.
Yeah.
Culture Knox. Daddy Miki.
What?
Miki.
What? Miki.
Nitty Gritty.
What?
Chaka Demus.
What?
King. Mr. the amount of artists. Me not even touch with the clash with me and youth promotion.
What? Wait. This is incredible, you know. This is a history, people. People, this is history. This is history. The history goes on and on and on. I tell you what we're gonna do, right? Because time is short.
Yeah, right.
Don't get me wrong, we're gonna continue. We're gonna definitely
I'm going to
continue.
skip and move on.
Yeah, but that was great.
Not too much.
What? That's some great artists that was on your sound
Yes,
that night.
man.
There. Some very great artists on your sound. Did you? Let me ask you this question: Your sound Destiny ever take a beating?
But I tell you, one of the fiercest fight me have in Jamaica. And if me tell you, say, I like to analyze talking the truth.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say them beat way, but they put up a good run.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some rip shot. But me give him the worst of rip shot. Was Creation Rock Tower with Sun.
Oh.
No, I tell you who me have for my son as guest DJ tonight.
Oh.
The legendary Tiger.
What?
That time I talk when Tiger, I'm eating.
See.
Now I talk about when him boil down. When Tiger I kick down.
Yeah.
Plus my regular crew, the Everton Blenders, Tony Rebel, we clash with them in a Clarendon, a place called Tollgate.
See.
That time Dirksman was still alive.
Yeah, the
Murder.
Yes, man. Yeah.
You know? But in all the clashes that I play, I can sit here with my hands on my heart, just to never take my beat.
That's okay.
I want you to understand, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying a sound don't play and give me some shot, you know. But the kind of devastation that me caused to them,
Yeah.
I thank God I never inflicted them infliction.
Wicked.
Yeah, because one quickly,
Mm-hmm.
Cosmic Force Selector
Mm-hmm.
named Blacker, he was a selector for 10 years, and when we killed Cosmic Force and sack him.
Sorry to laugh.
If Bonnie General want to talk the truth to me, tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them sack him
Okay.
when he done with that.
So, there's plenty of highs.
Mhm.
Plenty of highs for you, my brother. There's plenty of highs and the StereoGraph Soferno B and the Destiny, and we're on the Destiny part of your journey. What was the end of Destiny? Because is Destiny still playing? Is Destiny still playing, or what
You know,
brought it to an end?
I'm crying out, Sean. Me and my brother were on the sound. Him couldn't see the vision when me have. If you was to speak to all of these artists,
Yeah.
they will tell you, say, it's a Chabba, him and the man.
Okay.
The repetition, the vibe I had with them,
Yeah.
and the connection. Me and my brother fell apart.
Oh.
We had differences.
Okay.
At the heights of the sound, you know,
Wow.
Shanti. But I tell you, say, when Destiny come hot, you know, stone of no big yet, you know.
See.
And you know, big stone
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, massive.
Because I can remember when I cut double jammies, stone of them coming and I cut maybe one or two play.
Okay.
They were party sound.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me give
Yeah.
this
Soul sound is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying, if Destiny never folded up, it would have been a mega sound in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So after now, you talk about 89, them sort of time, you know, me and my brother had to falling out. I decided to leave Destiny,
Yeah.
to part company with him, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember about 2 weeks after leaving, they had some dates where we had where he wanted to honor. Because half of the equipment was my equipment.
Yeah.
So when we had the breaking up now, I decided to take back my things that I own. He said to me, say, we have the date them and I like to play the date them. So I said, all right, no problem. Seanity, I went to launching part Skateland in Mandeville, they had a Skateland in Mandeville.
Okay. Yeah.
And listen to Big Champion song the night. And I water come on me eye. I couldn't believe it's the same sound I had left
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Tony Rebel was in the dance and he heard that I was in there. He took the mic up and said, Chabba, come play the song. You listen to the vibe now, go on.
What?
I had to run out the dance, Trinity.
Okay.
The reason why them did have a bad policeman who follow a sound named Sammy Dread.
See.
Him love the sound.
Yeah.
Him love me as Selector. He would have come and put him gun on my head and say, go play that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a shame thing. That's how. So my brethren, when me and him go there, we screech out of the dance. When me look at Sammy Dread, outside I look for me.
See.
And they tried to play a few dances after Trinity and Destiny, just till you had to lock it down.
Okay. What happened to all the dubs and everything?
Next thing again now, me and man talk about, we not talk, me and man play garnet.
Yeah.
Me and man all that kind of claims. If me could my brother have the dub selection, he wouldn't make me. All the dubs them when me cut, my brother take the whole of them.
Okay.
If me could have get Destiny collection dubs when me cut, and I show a man about garnets.
See.
With them can't play it.
Definitely.
I mean, tell me can't go down first. So I have certain exclusive tune.
Yeah.
Not on the garnet,
But on the bimbo.
but singing as been because it's not DJ tune me can't go voice. It's sing tune.
See.
But it really bleeds my heart, Charity, as I say, that selection, because he's still in Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother.
Okay.
But the sound doesn't play.
But has he still got all the collection of dubs?
Yeah, man, him not let them know.
What?
Him not letting them go. And the truth is also the truth, despite me. Because when I left, that was it.
Okay.
Because me and the man around
I
us
hear
today.
that. I hear that.
So, to get, the better of me, him just hold up them thing there.
Oh, it's a shame, you know.
Yeah, man, it's a
Destiny sound like
Absolutely.
a great sound with a great history, and if you could ever work out your differences and build back, you would be in a great place as a sound system.
I wanted to carry Destiny to the UK, but what had blocked me, I didn't have the experience of putting on a tour. I approached some people who I thought could have been of help or could direct me to bring Destiny up with all of this crew. But it didn't materialize.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that to this day I feel aggrieved about. Because Destiny, had it came to the UK and played, would have been something else to reckon with.
Okay, so let me fling in one question before we go.
Yes.
All right, one question before we go. All right, you talk about a dance that you would love to have put on, but you didn't put on.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you could put on one dance, one more dance, just one dance, with, let's say, 4 sound systems, including your sound Destiny, right? Don't make Destiny's not part of the 4, you know.
Okay.
What 4 sounds would you bring in and love to keep one final dance? And it doesn't matter if the sound don't play no more, you know. We're talking hypothetical, you know. What if you could create that sound and bring that sound back? Yeah. So what 4 sounds would you love to put in an arena with yourself?
Right. I wanna. Let me get one thing. They're talking of the UK here. Or
any sound in the world, no matter what, you know. Remember, we're talking a virtual dancer right now. So, what would you love with your heart? We say, okay, I'll take that sound, and this.
All right, here I dance for me that I love to play.
Yeah.
Silver Hawk.
Whoa.
The reason why I say Silver Hawk,
when
Steely hear my sound, it's before him build Silver Hawk.
Yeah.
Steely give me the ratings.
Okay.
When we go Augusttown with Destiny and Steely here, I go on re. So Ark is a song we respect.
Yeah.
And next song when I love with it, did play with, as me tell you, never materialize is Jara.
Okay. So
yeah.
Ark and Jara.
But in the UK,
yeah.
When I take a run off a Saxon,
I bring back the great Saxon.
Yes. Enough respect to most.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
Me and him have the rivalry from time.
Definitely.
It would have nice again.
We love Saxon. We love Saxon.
I would have said the next song again. Would I said Cox, you know?
Okay, so
yeah, because my rivalry with Coxon and Clashing started from B days.
Okay, so
but it was predominantly with Festus.
Okay, Father
before
Festus.
Black Hawk time, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yes, me and Black Hawk could not up But the bigger bulk of clashing with Saxon was with Festus.
Okay. Yeah.
And I wanted for the world know in those days, the earlier days,
Yeah.
Festus was the man.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, I have to start the truth.
No, I hear that, brother.
Yeah, he was out. Yeah, back in those days. But as you know, Mandeville went for retire. So I put on my gloves from 2006
See.
and come out relatively unscathed.
Definitely. Live to tell a tale, brother. So yeah, man, respect. So Silverhawk, Kilimanjaro,
Yes.
Saxon,
Yes.
Coxon,
Yes.
and Destiny.
Yes.
Not
Either one.
Not StereoGraph.
Say, StereoGraph.
Not so proud of me.
Listen, either StereoGraph and the cameraman, especially StereoGraph and Destiny. Remember the two songs when me own? I never did one B.
Okay.
I only select it.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah,
my two songs
definitely.
when me physically won after being a reckoning.
Okay.
Yes, man.
Respect to that, my brother.
Boy, Charity, the history, we don't even touch upon certain
I
things.
hear ya.
It's been such a pleasure to be here on the platform.
Yes,
You know,
respect.
Reggae Vibes.
Yeah, man.
Much respect to Dan SINCLAIR.
Definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
I'm
Respect.
really cool that I don't meet you, but I meet you still in the spirit.
Respect.
So, the history big, and as I said, I don't sit here and boast. I just start the truth, how it go. And half of the facts that I've shared with you has never been told.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is the half that's never been told. You know that saying? It's not just a saying, you know, it's a fact, it's a truth. And we have Chabba here, Chabba Mello, right? Right? To testify to that statement. Okay? So, people, unfortunately, we come to the end. But it's been an honor picking your brains and in some of the great stories from the UK to Jamaica about your experience of dancehall and sound
Mama,
system.
the joke, I have to say something. You know, some write a book.
What?
You know, some have documentary.
Brother.
See them there?
Okay. Chabba Youth story. Okay, see the people.
See the book there?
See it there?
Read it. Who
Yeah.
don't believe?
Big DVD
And see what go on.
and a book. Yeah, man. So you know what I mean. You're gonna get it from the horse's mouth from Don Sinclair platform. But you
Yes.
can also get the book and learn the history and know about the history, and also get the DVD. You understand? So, people, I just want to say again, thank you very much from the Don Sinclair family and crew. You understand?
It's
For
been
you
a-
to be here and share your experiences with us and the viewers on YouTube.
It's been an honor, Shanity, and I'd like to give you a big up. I've been watching you silently over the fence
Okay.
and seeing you doing interviews.
Yeah.
I respect and honor, my brother. Just keep on going in what you're doing.
Thank you.
You're knowing the history, you're bringing it to them. So it's an honor and respect.
Yeah.
I respect you.
It's all about the half that's never been told. Let me tell you
Yes.
something that the people don't know. Are you earth strong today?
Hey?
You earth strong? Is your
No,
birthday?
no, no,
When was it?
garnet.
Garnet. Oh,
It's
okay,
garnet
okay,
strong
okay.
today.
So look at that. On a
Yes.
special day like this,
Yes.
Garnet's silk birthday, and the man that brought him to the world.
Is it?
Alright? So people, on that note, we're gonna get out of here. You know what I mean? I just listen, I have to big up Diga Ranks of the place, Rasta, you know?
Yes, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Definitely,
man.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Legendary artist, you understand? That's on the UK circuit. You understand? So, on behalf of Don Sinclair, Unruly Cooley, myself, Shani T, you know what I mean? I want to say blessed love and thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the videos and please leave a comment. You understand? You know what I mean? It's appreciated, your feedback, especially for this man here. You understand? Give your feedback on your thoughts on what he's saying. You understand? So, on that note, we're going to get out of here. Kaboom. Blessed love.
Look out for part 2.
Yeah.